dashes here, he dashes there, he dashes every bloody where. He dashes up, he dashes down. A dashing womble gets all over town. Whoa! We have light. Hey everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here, talking to you on a Sunday morning, early Sunday morning, about an hour later on a Sunday morning. Jeez, I forgot that the clocks are going forward. It is now, oh jeez, okay, so I haven't changed that one, so it's now 20 past 4 in the morning on a Sunday morning. Wow. Did work late tonight. Last night, tonight, whichever. Anyway, hope everyone's had a great Saturday. Hopefully you're all going to enjoy your Sunday and make some monies. And hopefully I haven't put out a video for the last couple of days. First one, had problems uploading it. No, I didn't really get around to editing it. And yesterday's one that I'd done, I can't remember what happened with that, but anyway, so hopefully this one will come out. I've done a few short videos this week, but I've mostly been concentrating on this new tier system. Holy crap. Now I know people have been talking about it, I've been watching other content creators going on about it, but you know, sometimes these things don't hit until they're right in front of you. And unfortunately that tier thing on Doordash came to us a few days ago. I think it came in on Thursday, and I've got the heater running, by the way, because it's like 34 degrees out. Chilly. Anyway, it's causing a bit of pain. Having to work a bit longer, of course, to try and get the monies in. And the worst thing with this flipping tier system, we were all equipped to do the flipping catering orders. We've been doing catering orders, and boom, no more catering offers. Because I've never had my acceptance rate that far up enough, because they just keep Doordash keep throwing out flipping ridiculous offers. However, so I've had to change my strategy a little bit to get actually on the board, to get anywhere on their tier system. Is I'll try to put it up here if I've got all that up there. But you gotta have at least 50% on the acceptance rate, which mine is not. In fact, when it started, when the tier system came in on Thursday, I believe I was actually at 3%. Jeez. But you're still able to dash. But the other stuff of it, you know, I think you had to have a good, you had to have completion rate. I think I was at like 90% possibly. Like I said, I will try to put that up here. And yeah, then the customer rating. And those are really the only things that mattered by the looks of it. You don't get a whole lot on the silver level, but it's I'm getting a bit too warm. It's but you're actually on the board then. Well, I would say you're on the board. And then the next level up is the gold, and you have to, I think that you stick at the 50% on that. I'm not sure, but anyway, like I said, it's all gonna be up here. Either way, I've got a long way to go. I've had to change my strategy a little bit on doing these. I'm still cherry picking. I'm not flipping being bullied into Doordash's stupid game. Because at the end of the day, we've worked with him for 2.5 years. Well, I've worked with him for 2.5 years with them, not for them. And I've delivered everything, done it all to the best I can. There's only one time I think that I never delivered something, and that was when I blew a tyre. And actually, I had a conversation with one of the merchants last night about that. Anyway, he was actually telling me about. I'll just quickly cut away from it. Cut away for a minute. I was at Buffalo Wild Wings, talking to a young fella there who's very, very good, and they were having a bit of a bad time at Buffalo Wild Wings last night. I guess a couple of people hadn't turned up, and maybe a couple of people quit as well, including the bartender or bar person. So they were a bit stretched, to say the least. And they were losing. People were coming in wanting to be seated, and when he was telling them it was going to be about 45 minutes, they can be seated, but we won't be serving you for another 45 minutes. And then they turn around and walked out. I was there waiting on an order. Actually, I think I was there waiting on two orders. Anyway, I can't remember what I was waiting for. But while I was there, he says, because I said to him, because someone came in, another driver came in, and she didn't really say a lot. And I didn't see him say to her, can you confirm the order? He says that he did, but anyway. And it wasn't that I was bothered that he was going to ask me. I go in there all the time. I suggested to him, do take the flipping, make sure people confirm it. Because we've got some flipping illegal drivers that are out here. And you just got to watch it. Just got to watch it. And so then he says, oh, I've only ever had one problem with a driver. He says, I must give him flipping good praises for his excuse for not delivering it. Okay. He said, well, he turned around and he said that he'd got a flat tire and couldn't carry on with the delivery. Now, I like this young fella is really good. I like him. He's a very nervous young fella though, and I told him that he needs to stand up a bit more for yourself when you're up the front, you know. But at the end of the day, the drivers are going to walk all over you, so fuck them and give them grief, because you're the one that's in the building, not them. Anyway, so he says that to me, told me that this driver had done that, and I said, well, actually, that happened to me about a year and a half ago. I said, it happens. I've heard it happen about 2 other drivers too. It happens. And we can't flipping carry on. We can't carry on with the order because, one, it'll be bloody cold by the time it gets to the customer. And the other, more than likely, I mean, for me, I had to call AAA out because the bloody spare wheel was right underneath the middle of the flipping van. And actually, I was in that van when it happened, the old van. But anyway, he turned around and said, "Oh, go check on your order again." That was the end of that conversation. But anyway, it happens. So, we're back to the bloody tier system. So, I've had to change my strategy, as I said. And that's not to take, I'm not taking their ridiculous flipping low ball offers. Not a chance of now. I'm not playing that game. But I am taking lesser offers, better, lesser priced offers, but they've got to keep me in the area, because I can deliver maybe 9-10 miles away and still be in their delivery zone if I've gone to the right, or be in the shot of maybe getting another offer near out that way. And so I've been doing that, and I did all right. It just took a little bit longer to get to the goal. Actually, I met our goal and went above that, but also had to work a little bit longer. But that's not going to work every night. Now, I did have Grubhub and Uber Eats on, but I was mainly working with Doordash. Grubhub wasn't going to work for me because they don't pay straight away, and Uber Eats, well, Uber Eats for the most part, were offers coming out with here with a load of old bollocks anyway. But anyway, they were good. But no, I started out, I think, with 5%. I think we looked it up earlier. I started out with 5% at the beginning of the shift, and which I'm not sure what time I started, but anyway, I'm trying to think what time I started. It was a bit later as usual. I did a dash along the way, so maybe it was about 4:30, something like that. Anyway, all the way up to 19% now. Still 31% away from getting up to silver status, but it's or the silver level, silver tier. The only problem is my customer rating isn't a problem. I think I'm at 4.98 or something, 4.98. My completion rate, however, I was at 97, I think I was at 97. That's because it was at 98 before that. I normally keep it around 100%, but I'd dropped a couple of offers recently, and then the other day I dropped one, just a couple of days ago, and then yesterday and today, this shift, past shift, I dropped two. One, it kept bombarding me with his. I was on a pickup and going to a pickup, and this one came in, and it was for McDonald's or whatever it was, probably right the first time, and it was paying like $2.75 extra. Well, I went, no, I'm fucking taking it, bollocks. I'm gonna go to McDonald's for bloody $2.75. Yeah, it might have gone up, very much doubt it, but anyway, bollocks, I'm not doing it. I didn't want to know about it. So I carried on, and then I done the pickup where I was going, and then I left there, and then I went, right, okay, we're going to the customer's house. Why is it telling me to go to McDonald's? I didn't accept the McDonald's, did I? Nah, I ain't doing that. Bollocks to that. So I went and flipping unassigned that. Didn't want to know. So of course I lost one on that. And then there was another one later on in the night. I can't remember what happened, what it was. I know it was a stupid off. I think it was like $11 for 18 miles, something like that. I might have a screenshot of it, because I did screenshot some ridiculous ones. And I went, no, I didn't know flipping way I'm doing that one. But unfortunately, maybe I was tired, or just had a flipping stupid moment, or whatever it was. But sometimes you can hit that decline button and it doesn't flipping decline straight away. And then it goes down to the other part where it's got the red line. It's still giving you a timer, just in case you want to change your mind, I suppose. But anyway, I hit decline, I thought, and then just went down and hit the flipping red button, which turned out to be the accept button. Whoa, shit. And I didn't want to accept it, and I tried to flipping convince myself and doing it. Didn't take very long for me not to. So I unaccepted that. So now I'm down to bloody 95% completion rate, which shouldn't take too long. I should be getting up on the other two anyway, that I missed out on, that I'd dropped somehow for some reason or other. So that part I'm not too bothered about. But yeah, it's getting up on that acceptance rate though, at least getting it to 50%. It's going to be a bloody hard one, that's for sure. Definitely going to be hard, but you know, I've got to get the bloody catering. But the catering offers don't come in until you're at 70% on the platinum level. Now, luckily, there's a few other things going on. We've got Grubhub, we've got the other, what's it going on, Uber Eats. So I can always work off of those if something decent comes in. Also, Proxy Pics 2, done a few jobs with them recently. And I just signed up, just yesterday I did this actually. It came in the night before, came in Friday night, but I took the picture yesterday. They've come out with this thing where you do a monthly, there's a monthly assignment for you, just do it once a month. And I was reading all about it, I've done all that. But when they want you to sign up for this bloody thing, I'll put it up here. It shows there's a zero amount for it. So you don't get paid anything for signing up. But they put it in the job where you normally take the jobs from. And I've been watching it, since yesterday. And they came out with like 6 locations. Now, you're only supposed to pick one location. And it came in to us, I think it was Friday night. And I happened to be outside this location and went. Popped up on the job screen. Gave me the exact address, and I looked it up on the map and I went, it's right over there. I could bloody see the address where he was. And I went, I was waiting outside Coles on the Doordash order for something to come in. And, let's turn it off. And I went, well, that's crazy. Why is it saying 0? And I looked at it, didn't go right away through it, but I looked at it and went, there must be a glitch, something going on. I said, I almost want to take it just to see what it's all about. Click. So I took it. And then anyway, I read about it more flipping overnight. And basically what it is they want you to, they're trying to get people to cover in certain areas. And you're going to basically end up getting, if you got a background check, I suppose, done with him, they're going to send you a badge. So you have to take a selfie of yourself. And then answer a few questions, which were very basic. One is your address. I can't remember what the others were. But anyway, will you be available to take these things with it, take these pictures, assignments within 3 days of doing it? And you can only do these assignments between 9 a.m. till 10 a.m. and then 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And basically all you're going to be doing is going into a Verizon shop, because I looked up all the addresses, a Verizon shop, and you're going to be taking pictures of the displays, the countertops, the walls, the ceilings, the bathroom, the back room, and it's anything from 50 to 125 pictures is what it said. Now, the one I actually signed up for is in the delivery zone. It's in Lee Summit. So I'm fine, because I bloody saw it where I was. That's when it came in. But there's others that are not too far away from us too. But you're only supposed to sign up for one. Sign at one time. And, but to do that one assignment, which is just once a month, is $40 per location. Now, that's not to say that you won't get other locations. So if someone doesn't take those other locations, possibly, you might get those too. Or I might get those too. Or someone else that signed up might get those. And it says that they may lead on to some other stuff as well. And this is it's not just a one-time thing. It's going to happen for maybe the next few years. That's what they were saying. That's what they said in the write-up about it. So, could be a good thing, could be not. I mean, it's a lot of pictures for sure. Although, to be fair, Fipping, I can take 125 pictures of a cat. Or a dog. Or a car. Or a couple of dogs and cats, but and not even think about it. Click, 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 click. But this is going to be a bit different because you're actually taking specific areas. And I guess it must be just keeping an eye on the buildings, making sure that they look good, etc. I mean, I suppose no one wants to go into a grotty old building to buy a flipping $1,500 phone or something. Personally, I don't care. But anyway, as long as the bloody phone's cheap and there ain't anything falling on my head. But no, it's so that's what all that's about. So I mean, if you get a chance, do it. It could turn into something else. But remember, you can only do it first thing in the morning, or 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And once you're committed to it, you should do it. Or take it 7 p.m. till 8 p.m. I mean, yeah, that's right in the middle of Doordash and delivery time. But, you know, I could pick a day when I know darn well it's not going to be so busy on those, and just do it sometime in the middle of the week or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, you have to take a selfie of yourself, which I did yesterday, and then you wait for a badge to come to you. When you actually start doing them, I honestly don't know, but... So if those are in your area, now I know one person who's signed up for all of that. So, but he has to drive a little ways to get to it. And I also found out that you might even be able to, if you have to go further, you might even be able to negotiate with them on the price. I haven't done that. It's okay flipping for that amount of money. But also, the thing of where you might get more locations. That sounded appealing too. But anyway, anything else? Yes, I had some bloody idiots on the dash cam tonight. One ran a red light. We was actually at the light along with another vehicle. I think it was a pickup truck that was in there on the left side of us, and we was about to flipping move off the light, and then comes this fucking idiot barreling past us. I thought I was going to try and get it off the dash cam, but somehow or other, I'm not sure what's happening with the dash cam at the moment. Don't know what's going on here. But I couldn't pick it up for some reason or other. I tried to get on there, but I couldn't get on there for some reason. I switched it on and off, but maybe there's a firmware update or something. I'll do it do it tomorrow when I get out, or today when I get out. And then there was one person. I would have liked a dash cam for this. Hopefully I can retrieve that. Let's turn out. Turn out. I'd done a delivery, and as I pulled up on someone's driveway, and I can't remember what it was I was delivering. It was a leave at the door, I know that. But anyway, I pulled up on someone's driveway, and as I was getting stuff out the car, there was a few other vehicles on their driveway, so I was down the bottom of their drive parked up. And this vehicle came behind us. Now, it was not a very busy street at all. It was around the back of Lee Summit somewhere. And this vehicle pulls up behind us. I think it was like a Nissan Sentra or something. A newer one. And I thought, oh, is it? Well, it sort of flipping pulled up beside, slowed down when it saw us, and then pulled up the other side of me, because I had the van pointed up that way, and that front door of the house was over there, and I had a couple of flipping motors in the drive, which, as I said, made me flipping stay down the bottom of the drive. And then this vehicle went and pulled up this side, and I was in the sliding door in the passenger area getting the food out. And I think it was pizzas or something I was getting. And I thought, oh, well, maybe it's another driver or someone that's coming to visit or something. I don't bloody know. Anyway, so I went off, dropped the food off at the doorstep, took the picture and all that. And as I turned around to come down, now it wasn't very well lit there. There was some light. I didn't have my headlights shining at the doorway. But anyway, there was this bloke that came up behind me, and I went, and he asked me something, and I went, what? I don't know what nationality it was, but I couldn't understand him. And he had some app on. I think it was a Doordash app, but then he sort of flashed it away. And I said, mate, I can't help you. I don't know what he was on. I honestly didn't know what he was asking. And at the time, I was sort of like rushing to get back too. So, but anyway, so I had to get back down, got back to the van and got in there, and he was just sort of like mulling around in front of this house. But as I moved off of there, I moved away, and I got his vehicle details on the dash cam with his number plate and that, but I'm still not sure what it was. And it might have been totally innocent, but I don't really think he would have been a legitimate driver, to be fair. But I saw the customer come out their house and pick up their food, and he moved away by them. But I think he was like maybe looking for an address. But that would have come up on any flipping screen that you were using. DoorDash app tonight, during the middle of the night, the map wasn't working. Ended up going on to whatever the flipping default flipping one was. A couple of times it did not work through the wee hours, and but it still flipping brought up the house, albeit the first one it took me to the wrong house. But you know, luckily I can read numbers myself because they were actually on the street, so that made it easier. But no, I don't know what this bloke was there for, but I honestly couldn't understand him. And like I said, at the time I was rushing off to get elsewhere, so I couldn't be there for him. Normally I would have flipping try and help him, but I don't know. I mean, it's hard to know what to flipping do. And being that it was such a flipping dark, it wasn't so well lit there. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I've done half an hour on this flipping thing, and it's now nearly 5 a.m. 4:50 a.m. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great Sunday, and hope it's been a great weekend for you so far. And if you're going through this flipping tier thing on DoorDash, and you're as low as me on the acceptance rate, good grief, I feel your pain. I do feel the pain. And if you are flipping far enough up there and you're on the platinum thing level, has it done any flipping good for you? Or is it a total load of shite? Here, there's another thing. No receipts. No receipts. I've been taking pictures of receipts for the last flipping week, I think it is, on a regular thing. Every time you pick up an order, you've got to take a picture of the receipt. Nothing. I took no pictures of receipts. It didn't ask. I thought maybe they were low enough or something, or it was a glitch. But not a damn flipping receipt all night long. Very happy with that, because it saves a lot of prattling about. It slows the system down. At least that's what I thought. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Cheers. Ta-da.